My time is going, Mr. Speaker.
You'll certainly get time to speak. Honorable Millie Odhiambo, Honorable, in fact, everybody in the House will get time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May I use my time? First, Mr. Speaker, I would like to register my apology as the Chair for Special Funds Accounts Committee. We had a sitting today at Boma Hotel. Unfortunately, the sitting took a lot of the time, and we finished our meeting 1:45. For that reason, we were not able to reach here in good time and present our report. So please do not mark us absent. We had the PS for State Department for Petroleum and DG for EPRA, and that took a lot of time. We are sorry about that. We request that you give us a later date to present our report. Special Funds Accounts Committee. Mr. Speaker, I support this recommendation. I support this report.
Honorable Fatuma, your apology for being out of the House on other businesses when the report you are to lay was ordered to proceed is granted by the House and unduly recorded.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You can proceed to contribute to this one.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On this report, I support it. I just felt that there are points that I have a feeling must have been missed out, and it's the report on the disabled. We all know that the disabled are not given equal opportunity to other Kenyans, and I would recommend that also they should be considered. Equally, there are very good disabled people who have gone to school well, who have very good papers, but unfortunately they don't get an opportunity to be given opportunity to serve in this country. The youth equally have this issue, that whenever we put out advertisement for jobs, we do put that we want working experience 20, 10, 5, 15 years. A young man or woman who has just left university has no experience other than the experience she or he had in class. And so we lock them out, and we end up giving people who have experience but bad experience that does not add value to that office where they're employed. Because you can see here they're saying there are some officers who are incompetent, yet those officers have been there for years. So why not give our youth an opportunity to work and not ask for working experience of several years, that some of the years they were not even born, some were still in school at that time. Mr. Speaker, the issue of constructions that take too long, in some cases, it is, I would say, corruption, that the institution work it out with the contractor, that the payment is delayed, and in the contract it is said that once you've delayed for this particular months or days, we should take you to court so that you pay as interest. As the matter goes on in court, Kenyans lose their money because the story will go for long in court, and eventually the person is awarded. By the time he starts working again, the award is more than even the contract itself. And again, he starts working, they're not able to pay him, he runs back to court, and the property will never get finished to the period that was agreed. And the officers know quite well that this is a problem for Kenyans, and they continue doing it. It happens more in our counties, that a contractor is given a job, a contractor who cannot even do the job. And a small issue is taken to court to take our time. Remember, the lawyer will be paid for his appearance. The county will lose money because the project shall have stalled. Eventually, the court will award, and it just goes circles to lose our money. On the event of one tribe taking an office, it is one thing that if we start talking from morning to evening, it is a sad story. I thank God that the pupil and the students who are in this house have left, because had they had this, I think they would have stopped going to school tomorrow. Truly, it is unfortunate that one tribe, without shame, fear of God, can employ one particular tribe of their own tribe without shame. And I'm not referring to Wakalenjins only. It happens even to Kikuyus, it happens to Luos, it happens to all these major tribes. The tribes that suffer most are the minority. Look at the Kurians. How many are employed in this government? I think one. Look at the Pokots. Look at the Mijikendas, the minority of this country. But because there's no sister or a brother who has been given a big position, his sisters or tribesmen will not get an opportunity because there's nobody there. But I tell you again, give a Mijikenda an opportunity to serve, the secretary will be a Mijikenda, officer below and below will be the same tribe. So I think as Kenyans, we need to have a sober debate on this. It is not just blaming that other tribe only, but also blame my own tribe, that all tribes are equal. And let us go back to what our Bible and the Quran teaches us. But brotherhood is not only where you're called Otieno and she's Atieno, or where you are Kamau and she's Wanjiko. A brother is a brother as long as you share the same country. Let us give all Kenyans an opportunity to serve in this country. And this is why we have incompetency, because as a tribe A, I just want to employ my tribes. And I even say, and I'm sorry to say, a member told me that as Kalenjins, we've been out of power for so long, give us an opportunity to employ our people. I feel sad when I hear such statement, because me as a Luo, I've never sad. My president has never been there who is a Luo. So when will I get an opportunity to employ Luos or a Somali? I find it sad when a Kenyan thinks like that.
Honorable Fatuma, are you done?
No, I'm not done, but he has this habit of interfering with people. You had an opportunity to speak. We listen to you. Please give people opportunity also to debate. Mr. Speaker, I am not pointing at one particular tribe. I think we are 45 tribes. We all deserve to get an opportunity. Maybe I will continue praying that one day a Pokot will be a president, a Mijikenda will be a president, a Somali will be a president, the minority, so that they can also employ their people and we meet somewhere equal. Would that be a wise prayer? No. I say as long as a Kalenjin is a president, may Luo Fatuma Mohammed also be a minister. May Atieno also be a secretary of a Kalenjin or a Kikuyu or any other tribe. Mr. Speaker, I say this with a lot of pain, that our children are going to school. Imagine a Pokot taking his or her child to school. The pain of selling her cows because she has never gotten an opportunity to take a child to school. That particular child will finish school but will not get a job because there's no president who is a Pokot, there's no director who is a Pokot or any other position. It is unfair. And fellow tribesmen, Luos, Kikuyu or any other tribe, tomorrow you will not be in power. 20 years maybe your tribe will not be in power. Think of what will happen to your children and grandchildren if they will be locked out because their tribe are not in power. I request fellow Kenyans to treat Kenyans as brothers and sisters and stop putting this tribal thing into action.
Honorable Beatrice Adagala.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving